Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Mandy, and this is Something in Real Life. Sorry for the less than perfect lighting, but this is a less than perfect video. So I just wanted to come on and do a quick introduction. This is a tour of my home space, the space I live in, and I ask that you do not judge and that any comments or feedback or suggestions are all in a positive light because we all want positivity in our life and not negativity. And yeah, without further ado, here is the tour of my home. So this is my front door. I have a hook over the door hook that's hanging my heavy winter coat, a heavy jacket, and my purse. And then if we come around this side, I have over here my vacuum, and this is my refrigerator and my single cup coffee maker, and then this is sort of my kitchen counter at the moment. I have some dessert stuck here and a little bit of syrup. And I have this towel here. It's really gross. I'm sorry. My refrigerator keeps getting condensation here, and I don't know how to stop it or how to like absorb the water and keep it nice looking, except wiping it every day. That's been sitting there for too long and it's looking gross. So if anybody has any tips or suggestions on how to keep a condensation spot dry, let me know. But this is the refrigerator. So let me, hopefully you can see me. It comes about chest height. So hopefully that works. I've got a refrigerator, a freezer and refrigerator, small. Next to that, I have this small chest of drawers or night bedside table. I have my water here, laundry money, some salad dressing that really needs to go somewhere else, and some miscellaneous things, some toiletries like my toothpaste, some hand sanitizer, kind of a mismatch of things. This is my dish dryer drying rack, and then in here I was storing some extra food, feminine hygiene in the middle, and at the bottom toilet paper. So yeah, and then back behind that I have my camping chair, and yeah, this is a bag for miscellaneous linen things that need to be washed. In here there was no light, so I installed, let's see if we can, this paper lantern. I had the lamp kit from a previous lamp, but it was broken, and so I just bought a replacement thing and hooked it up to a hook in the ceiling, and then have that plugged in back here. Let's see if we can get back there. There's one outlet right there that I have a splitter. And the bottom plug is for the refrigerator, and the top splitter is for the lamp, and then this little extension cord I have mounted to the wall, which is going to be for my coffee maker and my electric kettle, which I just picked up yesterday and haven't done anything with. So this is this side of the entry, and then I have a doormat here on the floor on the inside because my door opens out, and there is a set of stairs right there. So the other side of my entry door here, sorry, I hope this is not throwing people off. I'll try not to go around too much. I have my carbon monoxide detector, which I need to put new batteries in. I keep forgetting to buy them. This is a long closet pole that was too big for the closet, and I never got a saw to cut it down, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. Then down here I have my bathroom scale and plant food, concentrate, and regular fertilizer water for my plants, some sticks here for craft projects, and then this is one of those extendable like Swiffers that I bought for dusting the walls and ceilings because they are like 10 feet high and there are cobwebs up there and I can't reach them. And then I have some masks and a little flashlight hanging here, some masks, some keys to somebody's house that I pet sit for, some words. Creating makes me happy, which is true. And then this is sort of a clothesline that is kind of a catch-all. It used to be a long time ago when I first put it up. It was for displaying postcards because I was collecting postcards. There you go. But now I'm hanging masks here. And then I have some pride flags here. And then down there I have plastic bag drying. And then I picked up this little rack here from Goodwill for like $25. It is a nice solid laminate cabinet. I have a pot of soil that I need to, and coffee grounds that I need to like stir up. This is my watering bottle, watering can, some shampoo, some miscellaneous odds and ends, some more flower pots, book I'm currently reading, and my sunglasses. And then this is just sort of general storage. We have a current roll of toilet paper, an extra sponge for cleaning, some body wash, a brush wash soap, old pair of dish gloves for cleaning, some miscellaneous cleaning cloths, change jar, business cards. This is my bathroom toiletries. It's really hard to film this. My toiletries basket. This is a basket of pins and patches because I like to collect those. And then down below we have miscellaneous things. This hats and gloves. And then I have my house slippers and shoes are on the bottom. Next to this I have some recycling and some food that needs to go back into the kitchen cabinets. And below that I have a couple like milk crates that have my boots and some dress shoes that I never wear, which I need to donate. But these crates I'm planning to move over to where the dresser is, where this is. So yeah, it's a very, very tight squeeze. This is one wall and this is the other wall. So it's a very narrow space, as you can see. And I've tried to pack a lot of stuff in here. Over here we have a wall hanging and I put a couple hooks on the wall for coats and scarves and jackets. So we have one here and then there's one here that aren't really holding much. I have a pile of donations to an art store. I have my bath mat and a shopping bag, which are just sliding off there. Donation of goods to go to an arts reuse store. Down below that I have an old computer tower. This is all a box of donations. And then I have this corkboard that has some of my pin collections and all of my like con lanyard collection there. And yeah, that's what's going on there. And then we have my garbage and recycling. We're looking to get a new recycling bin here that's the same size as my garbage bin here, to go on this side, and it's all in this tote from IKEA that has a lid and I can carry it. But I don't have one. I've been using the paper bags, but right now this is my recycling, and then there's extra over there because I just did some cleaning and I haven't taken the recycling out, so bear with me. And then we have the doorway to the other room. Over here on this side, I have a pile of miscellaneous stuff that I need to go through. Yeah, that's all that is. A miscellaneous stuff, pile of stuff I need to go through. I was sorting it. It's not quite sorted. Behind that, I have this like bookcase shelf. I have some books down there. The bottom I think is empty because I haven't got to it. But I have some books and some journals. And then up here I have like body care and hair care products and a candle stuck in the middle. And then the top I have miscellaneous extras and empties bin. And on top of that, I have a piece of artwork that I created. And this was a failed attempt at making a closet rod that did not last very long. This screw needs to come out, but it was kind of a pipe clamp thing that came out of the wall to hang closets because there's no closets in this space. So that's annoying. But this year I recently, let me see if I can back up, created my own closet. There we go. So I went, behind here there is a door frame that does not go anywhere. The other side has been boarded up with drywall. So there's a door frame that used to go into the kitchen. And on either side of the frame here and here there were holes where there had been shelf brackets. So I went out and bought shelf brackets and I got a shelf and a closet rod. So now I have a closet to hang things, which I am hanging. I just bought a bunch of black hangers and I'm going to replace all the white hangers with black hangers because I like them better. But we've got like jackets, sweatshirts and sweaters and jackets here, my backpack here, a parasol, and an extra like messenger bag. And then on top I have things like yarn and hats, and this is actually bra storage, and then this is hair coloring basket. And all these boxes here came with this shelf that I was showing you over here, and that I got on Facebook Marketplace for free. So I got all those and came with the bins for free. At the bottom of this closet is another random pile of stuff. It is got a few things laying on it, but underneath the main core of it, like this is my cooler, and then there's a sleeping bag and a tent back there, and underneath that is a big tote bin which holds my air mattress and other camping supplies. I just recently got this suitcase. It's a like small kid size or carry-on size. I use that for going to pet sitting because I was using my backpack and my travel bag and it was just too heavy, and I like to take a lot of stuff apparently. So I got that at Ross, and that's a pretty nice thing. I don't have to carry it, I can just wheel it around. This is my old bookshelf, which is falling apart at the bottom, but it's got lots of books. There's some journals and things here on the top, and some what do we got? Videos and some books I've read, and then books to need to be read, and it kind of goes back there and it goes down there, and I'm slowly trying to clear that off and put it elsewhere, but I don't have anywhere to put it yet. So kind of see if I can back up and give you an overview of the whole area. And then there is pipes coming or going to the upstairs bathroom, hot water and cold water up there, and then the one light in this part of the room is up here. You can see this patch right here is where the paint is peeling from a water leak, because right above my room is a bathroom, and there are people who don't know how to unclog toilets and turn water off sometimes. So yeah, so this corner is a jut out, there's a drain. I have another original piece of artwork hanging there. Then I have this tension rod that I bought, and I don't remember what I was going to do with it, so I stuck it here temporarily. A scrap piece of fabric that I had laying around that I made into a curtain with little binder clips. And then I have a screen in the window, and there is somebody's front door right outside there. So this used to be a dumbwaiter, but it's all closed off now. So yeah, this is a camping water jug, which I can fill up and use anytime. Smoking paraphernalia, incense holder, incense, and then I apologize, this may be gross and some people may find this disgusting, but this is my life, so deal with it. This is a pile of dishes that need to be washed. I am slowly working on it. The counter used to be completely full, but I went through a time period where I was not doing dishes regularly, And they piled up, and it's terrible, it's awful, it's disgusting, it's gross. I've had ants. I had to deal with those. But it is what it is. This is it's a like wall-mounted bookcase that was built in, but it stores things. These are my dishes, some foods, some snacks, teas and coffees, some more snacks, some like plastic bag storage, more dishes and food storage. And then this is like random stuff up here, like these are my kitchen sponges, camping dishes, a tureen, a muffin pan, some seaweed sheets, I think. But that's all there. You can see if I pan up to the ceiling, there's more signs of water damage. It used to be very frequent that the toilet upstairs, that spot is about where the toilet is, would overflow and it would come down through the wall. And that's why there are lots of streaks on the window, because it would come through the window frame and clog up the window. That hasn't happened in quite a bit. So luckily for that, that's good. Sorry for the shaking. I'm trying to do this without. Down here has a built-in cabinet. I use some of the drawers, but not all of them. This has my silverware and kitchen linens. This is plastic bag recycling. This has my tools in it, and I think that's it. There's a bunch of splatter down here because I used to keep my coffee maker here before I had a place to put it. This is another water jug for camping. I got a pitcher that I bought at IKEA, an old oatmeal thing, and then, sorry if this grosses you out again, but this is an old bed cover and a sheet, because there are bed bugs in this building and they're almost eradicated, but these are things that need to be washed that haven't been washed lately. This is also more things that need to be washed that haven't gotten there yet. Shopping bag, more shopping bags, which is actually pretty empty. I used to have an excess shopping bags. And then you can see my little broom thing. I didn't point out to this section here. These are more storage crates for camping. Bottom one has camping gear. The top one has costume clothing. And then this is the tea kettle, electric kettle I just bought, which is sitting on a stack of magazines that I need to go through and read. They were free magazine subscriptions, and I'm like, okay, sure. It's like Better Homes and Gardens and Women's Health. And then there's a bag of things that I need to put away. This is my dishes now, so every day when I have dirty dishes, I put them in this big bowl tub and then take and wash them every day. So that is good. And then in between that pile of junk I need to go through is another pile of stuff I need to go through. And I think that's everything in this area. And then we go through the doorway, which is really hard to show you because it's here. But there is another room. This is my towel hanging here. Okay, so hanging in the doorway is my bath towel. It's one of those like Velcro wrap around your body kind of towels. So I have that. And then I have this hanging lamp here. And then I have a clothesline that has a couple bathing suit tops, eyeglass rag, a hair towel, a face mask, and a hand towel drying. They're actually dry. Yeah, and then back here is the dresser you guys probably recognize from my videos. But as we come through the door, we're going to work our way. So this is a pile of stuff that needs to be sorted and found places for. There is some garbage and recycling on the floor. I sort of have a hoarder lifestyle and have a lot of stuff and don't have any place to put it. But this is sewing stuff. This is my sewing kit. This is actually an incense collection I need to find a place to put. And this is a basket of random cords, and that's a box of batteries, which I think is empty now. And then next to this, we have a pile of laundry. On top of this, this is a sink. It does not work. Let's see if we can get it to focus. This is a sink that was in here. It's built in. It does not work. I put a shelf on it here and have a display altar area that has been taken over by other stuff. So this is a pile of makeup erasers. Underneath there, I think, is yeah, it's a bowl of crystals, but there's stuff there, candles, and then we have like saline solution here and alcohol rub, wipes, and witch hazel. So this is a bunch of stuff that needs to be resorted. This is the light I use for filming, along with another light. This is the one that shines on my face, so it's like my ring light. This is my basket of facial care items. And I keep a washcloth here for washing my face. I have some samples of perfume from Ulta. In the back there are some random things. I'm not sure. I think there's some empty bins. There's a little shelf back there. It's not being used for anything. And then there's more piping. There's this built-in shelf here, thing, rack, whatever. Then there's this little shelf here, which is like, 5 inches tall. I keep my nail polishes here. This is my bin of nail polishes. And then behind that, I have extra towel and washcloths. See if I can get around here. And then above that, there's this cabinet that has sliding doors, but the doors were stuck. Now there's only one door, and I don't use anything down there. But this is like my medicine cabinet. So this is a box of all like my medicines and first aid stuff. And then I have nail polish remover, some rounds because I picked up rounds instead of cotton balls. And then behind that I have peroxide and an old polish remover that doesn't work anymore. This new bottle of Febreze, and then I think I have a bottle of rubbing alcohol. And then on top of that, I have storage. This is my collection of Fallout games. This is my Christmas tree, and that's an empty box that my nail polish used to be in. And then if we look up at the ceiling, there's more signs of water damage. That jar is there from catching water drips. Luckily, like I said, it hasn't happened in a long time. This is an old shelf that was, or a drawer that I repurposed as a shelf. It has some art supplies. There's markers and highlighters, some duct tape, my paintbrushes, glues, miscellaneous things. So this whole section is all just like art supplies. These are watercolors and acrylic paints. And then I have Christmas lights running around that go over the doorway. This is the top of my dresser. It has my makeup collection and my brushes, jewelry box, some more jewelry, and miscellaneous bins for catching miscellaneous jewelry. I need to get this better organized, but it is what it is. So that's my whole makeup collection. For anybody who's curious, that is my whole makeup collection, all of it. And then my dresser, which has 4 drawers. I only use like the top 3. The bottom one's a little bit buried at the moment. It has like scarves and off-season stuff. The back corner, can't really see anything back here. Let me see if I can. There's some stuffed animal storage back here. And then there's a pile of things back here that are for art projects and art supplies in the corner and back there. There's some crochet projects here, more art supplies. More art supplies, my collection of Ipsy bags. This is my toiletry bag that I take when I'm pet sitting. It has some things in it that stay there, but my collection of Ipsy bags, all in a tray that has some things in it, which are sitting on top of a table, which was another altar space, and the bottom of it is full of Wiccan supplies. This is my pile of laundry with a onesie on the floor because it overflowed. My chair that has a weighted blanket, and this pillow I bought at IKEA, which is very big, and I'm not currently using because it's too big and I don't have a pillowcase for it, but it's quite comfy. Some clothes I'm donating to a family member, and a hat and a notebook. I have the back of the chair covered with a scarf because there was some duct tape holding it together, but the duct tape is gone now, so I need to take that off. I have a collection of autographed pictures of people I'm fans of. And then this is my desk setup. I just put here, I just cleaned the desk, and this is my printer scanner. I have this microphone, near professional grade microphone for doing voiceover, which I haven't done in quite a while. My keyboard, monitor, some office supplies. It's actually, my desk is quite clean because I just recently cleaned it. There are still a few random things here and there. Under the desk is a bit of a mess. I have a table holding some storage things. There it is. More miscellaneous things I need to find homes for. And then I have a footrest. And then back there in the back is my tower for my computer and my internet router. And under there somewhere is also an old PC tower. As we scan back, there is my bed. Sorry, there's some stuff on it. But that's my bed. My bedding is all black and gray. And then this is like all the rest of the room. So it's not a very big room either. Like you can see, that's one wall. That's the other wall. So it's that's a twin size bed, and then some space. Over here we have another pile of stuff. I have lots of piles of stuff that need to be gone through and sorted and found homes for and donated. But on the bottom is a file storage document box. On top of that is my current laptop that is not currently operational. It has a power issue. I need to take it and get fixed. Okay, on top of that is a netbook, which I need to donate. Some Christmas lights that I bought to put up, multicolored Christmas lights. I tend to go with white, but all they had was multicolored, and I thought that sounded good at the time. I have an old parasol there that went to Burning Man and came back a little worse for wear. A box of rags for cleaning. And then next to that is, I'm not sure what that is. It has hair cutting as one of those electric razor kits that my daughter left here for when I had a buzz cut or an undercut. She was cutting that. These are documents that need to be put away. These are lights I've been taking down because they're old lights and they're all burnt out. This is a container of shipping envelopes, mailing envelopes for mailing art and things. That's my multi-purpose cleaner. That is a jewelry kit. And then some miscellaneous things, some pain relievers, lotions that need to be put away. These are some crochet supplies, I think. Maybe not. It might be empty now. Some miscellaneous boxes that need to be sorted and gone through. I have a hula hoop, and that is an old lap desktop that needs to be donated. A pile of miscellaneous bags that need to be probably recycled. My colored pencils, massage brushes, dry body brush. And then I have this shelf unit next to the bed, which is holding things, my journals and reading books. This is my bedside level. So I have my drinking glass, my daily vitamins, my light, which is battery operated light that needs a new battery right now. Some lotions, cuticle oil, lip balms. Up here are the rest of my vitamins, as well as my vitamin pill box, some toe spreaders, some multivitamins, and behind that I have a box of random little things like nail clippers, nail files, things that don't want to get lost. I have a box of hankies behind that. Top shelf I have a candle, an oil burner, and a picture of my daughter, as well as a lighter. And that is resting on the shelf, which goes around the edge of the room, which I've avoided until now because it's in the way. And then it's the same shelf that goes over there. So there's string lights that go all the way around. I have this clipboard for making bracelets. I have another clipboard for paperwork and things. And then, let me see if I can, so I have a little fan here for when it's hot. This is my ambient room light. It's just a desk lamp that I shine at the ceiling, and it makes it brighter in here. Otherwise, it's not so bright. These are all my friendship bracelet supplies. These are some miscellaneous jewelry supplies. I think this is scrap fabric for sewing. Those are my odd socks from laundry. A figure from D&D figure of Dritz. A couple Enderman plushies. There's a little armored figure hiding in there. Some artwork on the wall. Some little octopus things. My bracelet stand. A box. Bob the skeleton. Say hi, Bob. He says hi. Some more artwork, an ender dragon, a box on the wall, some artwork I bought, and then this is kind of my collection area. Well, this whole shelf is like collection area. I have some Minecraft stuff. I have cat stuff, dragons. I have lots and lots and lots of dragons. Critical Role. There's actually another picture hiding behind that one. It's dragons and one at Critical Role. My message board. More dragons. There's Scorch. Hi, Scorch. More dragons. There's my thermometer that tells me how warm it is in here. It's usually between 70 and 80. My Critical Role and other fandom pop figure collection and figures. Raw plaque. And then that's my plant. Prayer plant, that's Gabriel, and then there's a little spider plant named Angel, and then there's a picture of a crow, a raven, and a couple little soapstone hippopotamus. That's the light in here. That's the only light in this room. There's no ceiling fixtures, and then there's a little IKEA reading light that doesn't work right now because it's plugged into these lights, which are not plugged in because they don't work. And yeah. And then we're back to the bed. Oh, and then I have right here between the bed and the shelf, this is my comic book collection. I have a short box, a pile of more comics, and then comics that need to be read, and comics that need to be read. And then this is sort of my net bedside where I have some some paperwork and some things, and that's a heating pad and my napkin because I live most of my life sitting here on the bed with my lap desk and my tablet. This is where I eat. This is where I watch YouTube. This is where I sleep. Pretty much just spend all my time there. Or over here at my desk recording YouTube or editing videos. Or I was doing some Twitch live streaming, playing video games, and that all happened here. Yeah, and then on the back I have a little bit of storage. Oh, I have a Blu-ray player and a Switch, and then some miscellaneous cords. And I think that's everything. So thanks for coming along and seeing the mess that I live in. When I tell people I live in a small space, sometimes they don't understand what I mean. And when I say I have a problem balancing between being a hoarder and being a minimalist, they don't quite understand why. I like to have stuff, but I have too much stuff right now, and I'm trying to sort it all and find a place for it. There's no built-in storage here. And you're probably wondering, well, what about the kitchen? What about the bathroom? Those are both public spaces shared with other people, and I'm not comfortable sharing them with you. It's nothing bad about them. They're just not in the greatest condition, and I have no control over the condition that they're in. So they're not my private spaces, so I don't want to include them in this video. But I do have access to a kitchen where I have a cabinet full of pantry foods and all my dishes. I used to have a microwave, but I got rid of it because I don't need it. Trying to simplify my life, and that's what I'm trying to do. I will have a link in the card to the video I filmed in April 2020, which is a little bit different than the way things are now. And you can see how things have changed, how it's gotten messier, how it's gotten cleaner in some areas, more furniture. Anyway, thank you for coming along and enjoying this. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this content, I'm going to try and update you somewhat regularly. Maybe I'll do some cleaning motivations. We'll see when I get in the mood if, you know, you guys want to watch me clean things. And yeah, I hope you understand where I'm coming from and the space I'm living in now. And take care. I love you all, and I will see you later. Bye.